Good morning to all. In the previous class, we are discussing about what are organometallic compounds, 18 electron rule, and isoelectronicity. In this class, we are discussing about isolability. What is the meaning of isolability? This isolability is coming from Greek words. Iso means similar, lobes means lobes. Isolability means similar lobes. This isolability concept is helps to understand and rationalize complex carbonyls. This isolability is very useful to predict the stability of organic and inorganic compounds. This makes helps helpful in synthesis because in synthesis it is useful to estimate if the target molecule is stable or not. Definition of isolability. Isolability is defined as molecular fragments are isolable if the number, symmetry properties, approximate energy, and shape of the frontier orbitals and the number of electrons in them are similar but not identical but similar. When molecular fragments are isolable, then they can likely to combine to form a stable complex. For example, we are taking a molecular fragment. They are isolable. Then it is having the molecular fragments of frontier orbitals have the same symmetry properties, approximate energy, and shape of the orbitals are also same, and the number of electrons in them are similar, not identical. If for example that molecular fragments are isolable, then they combine to form a stable molecule. Isolable fragments are building blocks for the construction of stable molecules. The concept of isolability helpful to predict when a stable bond forms. By using this concept of isolability, stable bond can be formed. Whenever we are saying two molecular fragments are isolable, then they likely to form stable bonds between them. Isolability is also defined. Isolable analogy. This allows this isolable allows to relate and compare organic and inorganic organometallic compounds. For example, we are taking examples for isolable fragments CH3, NH2, OHF, etc. These fragments are building blocks and replace each other in more complex structures. For example, we are taking these examples that they can be combined to form a stable molecule. Methyl groups, two methyl groups combine to form ethane, and two amino groups combine to form hydrogen. Two OH groups combine to form hydroperoxide. Two F molecules, two fluorine atoms combine to form F2. Chlorine atoms combine to form Cl2. And CO, cobalt carbonyl tetracarbonyl complexes combine to form dicobalt octacarbonyl compounds, and etc. These are all very important. These fragments are very important examples for isolable analogy. Whereas this methyl group combines with NH2, OHF, Cl forms a stable complexes, and also NH2 is also combines with OHF, Cl, and OH is also combined with other compounds. These fragments are building blocks and replace each other in complex structures are isolable. The definition. For example, we are taking CH3 and NH2. The two fragments called isolable if their frontier orbitals are having same in number, have similar approximate energy, and of approximately have the same energy, have the same number of electrons in them. This can be represented as double-edged arrow with a loop. This is the symbol for isolable analogy. This CH3 molecule is isolable to cobalt carbonyl complexes. Cobalt carbonyl complexes. This is also a isolable analogy definition. The two fragments. The definition of isolable is the two fragments are isolable if the number, symmetry properties, approximate energy, shape of frontier orbitals as well as number of electrons in them are similar. These are all the examples for isolable. Metal with 6 ligands is isolable to methane. 5 ligands is isolable to methyl radical. 4 ligands is isolable to methylene. 3 ligands is isolable to 3 ligands is isolable to methylidine. By using this concept of isolability, how to calculate if two molecular fragments are isolable by using octet rule. Octet rule is very important in isolability. In periods, the difference between the number 8 and the number of valence electrons of the molecular fragment is equal to the number of frontier orbitals For example, we are taking two molecules. We don't know how many frontier molecular orbitals. By counting the number of frontier orbitals using octet rule and difference between number 8 and the valence electrons in the fragment molecules gives the number of frontier orbitals. When two fragments have the same number of valence electrons, they can be considered as isolable. We are taking an example for 7 valence electron. We are taking OH. OH have 7 valence electrons. How can you say that? The oxygen atomic number and electronic configuration. Oxygen atomic number is 8. Electronic configuration is valence shell means last shell. Electronic configuration of oxygen 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. In this, how many valence electron oxygen atom? 2s2, 2p4, 4 electrons, and hydrogen 1s1. 2s2, 2p4. Oxygen having 6 valence electron, hydrogen having 1 electron, that is 7 valence electron. And also OH is isolable to NH2. Nitrogen electronic configuration atomic number is 7. Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Nitrogen having valence shell having 5 electrons in nitrogen, 2s2, 2p3, and hydrogen, 2 hydrogen molecule. 2 hydrogen atoms are present, so having 2 valence electron, total 7 electrons. This NH2 is also isolable to CH3. CH3 is also having 7 valence electrons. Carbon electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. In the valence shell, 2s2, 2p2, 4 electrons carbon. and 3 electrons from hydrogen. Total 7 valence electrons. For these, how to calculate frontier number of frontier orbitals is equal to 8 minus these 3 molecules, these 3 fragments having 7 valence electrons. 8 minus 7 is equal to 1 is equal to 1. So number of frontier orbitals is equal to 1. These OH fragments combine to form hydrogen peroxide. CH3 combine to form ethane. NH2 combine to form hydrogen. This CH3 combined with NH2, CH3 combined with OH forms methylamine and methanol. NH2 combined with OH forms hydroxyl amine. This is the explanation for the figure from the above figure. This, for example, in this CH3 having 7 valence electrons, therefore it has one orbital, one frontier orbital with one electron in it. This is true for NH2 and OH. The NH2 fragment has 5 plus 2 7 valence and OH fragment has 6 plus 1 7 valence electrons. Therefore, these 3 fragments are isolable. Isolability between 2 fragments is symbolized by an arrow with a loop. This is the symbol for isolability. It should be possible to combine these isolable fragments to form stable molecules. Let us test this. Two CH3 fragments combine to form a stable complex known as ethane, and also combination of methane and methyl and NH2 gives methylamine, which is also stable, and CH3OH gives methanol, it is also stable. NH2 fragments gives hydrazine and NH2OH has hydroxyl amine. The combination of OH gives hydrogen peroxide. Next one, example for 6 valence electron. Oxygen, only oxygen having 6 valence electrons, 2s2 2p4, and NH 2s2 2p3 and hydrogen, total 6 electrons. CH2 is also carbon having 4 and 2 hydrogen molecules having 6. This combination of methylene forms ethene, it exists double bond. CH2 double bond NH, it exists methyl imine, and CH2 double bond O, formaldehyde. NH double bond NH, it forms diazine, and NH double bond O, azanone. Oxygen double bond oxygen, dioxygen. In this, number of frontier orbitals is equal to 8 minus, in this example 6 valence electrons are present, so number of frontier orbitals is equal to 8 minus 6, that is equal to 2 frontier orbitals are present. In this example, the number of frontier orbitals is equal to 2. So we combine two CH2 fragments to form ethene, and CH2 with NH and oxygen gives methylamine and formaldehyde. Methylamine is stable in gas phase in higher concentration to form hexamer called urotropine. Other oligomers and polymers are also known. The combination of two NH fragments known molecule diazine, and also oxygen combined to form oxygen dioxygen. This NH combined with oxygen known nitroxyl or azanone. It is also stable in gas phase. Next one, example for 5 valence electron. Nitrogen is isolable to methylidine. Nitrogen having 5 valence electron and methylidine also having 5 valence electron. This methylidine combines with another molecule of methylidine to form acetylene, and this methylidine combined with nitrogen forms hydrogen cyanide. This nitrogen combined with another molecule of nitrogen forms dinitrogen. So we can calculate the number of frontier orbitals, that is 8 minus 5. So the number of frontier orbitals is equal to 3. In CH molecule, the valence electrons are 5. We are all know electronic configuration in the valence shell: carbon having 2s2 2p2, hydrogen having 1s1, total 5 electrons. Nitrogen also 2s2 2p3, 5 valence electrons. The two fragments gives acetylene and 2 nitrogen gives dinitrogen molecule. These are all stable. Next one, example for isolable carbonyl and organic fragments. Carbonyl and organic fragments. Manganese with pentacarbonyl complex is isolable to methyl, and iron tetracarbonyl is iron complex with tetracarbonyl is isolable with methylene, and carbonyl with cobalt with tricarbonyl complex is isolable to methylidine. In these 17 valence electrons are isolable to 7 valence electrons. 16 valence electrons are isolable to 6 valence electrons. 15 valence electrons are isolable to 5 valence electrons. Octet rule can help to predict the number of frontier orbitals and electrons in them. By using this 18 electron rule, number of orbitals and electrons for organometallic fragments, including carbonyl fragments, the number of frontier orbitals and the number of electrons in them is 18 minus the number of valence electrons the organometallic fragments has. So therefore frontier orbitals in normal molecules we can calculate by using octet rule, whereas in complexes by using 18 electron rule. 18 electron rule minus valence electron. For example, we are taking manganese with pentavalent carbonyl. Manganese valence electrons. How many valence electrons are present in manganese by rating electronic configuration? Argon 4s2 3d5. 3d5. Total 7 electrons in manganese. Each carbonyl transfers 2 electrons. 5 into 2 10. 7 plus 10 17 valence electron. Here also iron having argon 4s2 3d6. Total 8 electrons. Here from also 4 into 2 8 electrons. Each carbonyl group donate 2 electrons. So 4 carbonyl groups, 4 into 2 8. The valence configuration of iron is 4s2 3d6, and also similar to 4s2 3d7. Total 9 electrons. From here 3 into 2 3 into 2 6. 9 plus 6. No, 9 plus 7. Total 16 valence electrons. These are isolable to these methyl, methylene and methylidine. In complexes we using 18 minus valence electron gives a number of frontier orbitals. This is similar to fragments such as iron frontier orbitals with 1 electron in each them, and for 15 valence electrons there are 3 frontier orbitals. In manganese having 1 frontier orbital, whereas in iron complex having 2 frontier orbitals, whereas in cobalt having 3 frontier orbitals. 17 valence electron is isolable to 7 valence electrons of organic fragment. In the starting we are discussing about Definition of isolability. Isolability is useful to compare organic and inorganic molecules. These are inorganic complexes is combined with organic. 17 valence electrons are isolable to 7 valence electrons. Similarly, 16 valence electrons is isolable to 6 valence. And 15 valence electrons is isolable to 5 valence electrons. These are the example. First, these are example for isolability. The structures can be written as, for example, we are taking like this can be written as, it should be possible to combine two 17 valence electron fragments such as, this is known molecule. Combining this fragment with a 7 valence fragment leads to CO Mn CO taken 5 CH3, which is also stable. These two molecules of manganese complexes combine to form dimanganese complex. Whereas instead of one manganese complex, we are combined with 7 valence electron fragment. It is also stable. Like that, iron complex combined to form 16 valence electron combined to form this compound, whereas here iron double bond iron is possible or not. It is not possible due to metal metal double bonds, and also metal metal triple bond in carbonyl complexes are not formed. So instead of cluster with single bonds are realized, single bonds are realized. The number of single bonds metal makes is equal to number of its frontier orbitals. In case of 16 valence electrons, trimeric cluster with single bonds are formed. In this cluster, two frontier orbitals of each fragment has two single bonds of other two fragments. In contrast to 16 valent electron, such as iron CO taken 4 can be combined with 6 valence fragment to form Fe double bond C. It is also example for 15 valence electrons forms a triple bond. Triple bond is not possible, so it can be combined with triple bond CH. Thank you. This is about isolability.